Hello y'all, welcome to part 7 on my Austrian Empire Hitler Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Red Flood. In part 6 we defeated the Yugoslav state and made them into our puppet. Now let's go to occupied territories and release Thracia, which was a subject of Yugoslavia, but it's going to be our subject now, and that's basically Bulgaria. It's Bulgaria in the world of Red Flood. And speaking of Yugoslavia in general, we did give them this land here called Crane when we initially released them, but we transferred it over back to our control. And let's go to Poland real quick, who is busy losing to the Russian Empire in a war. We need to start justifying on them because they have some land we have a claim on. Whatever. We want to try and capture it. Let's transfer Erwin Rommel's army away. We have a war goal. Well, I mean, we already have a war goal ready on Albania. We'll just have Army 2 with its 9 divisions handle that, and we'll have the remainder of our troops try to push into Poland rapidly in order to take advantage of the deteriorating situation there. Meanwhile, let's have Army 2 set up now to try and invade Albania. Hopefully all that goes well. I mean, they should heavily outnumber them regardless because it's 9 divisions compared to like 2 or 3. And now in the research tree, let's start doing, say, I don't know, improved computing machine. That seems like a good idea. Also, go to recruit and deploy. We need a lot of divisions because we may soon end up fighting Socialist Germany. So 14 divisions, that is a lot. That's way too many, in fact. Or is it? I don't know. Go down to 10. 10 divisions in the training queue should be fine. Now, we just had to wait, and let's deploy. Oh, a trade got terminated. Let's start trading with someone else. Trade with the USA. That's 4 factories being used for that. Let's modify our officer corps. Get some guy that specializes around air combat or something like that. Spirit of Division Command. Go with smoke and fire. That will help with suppressive barrages or something like that. I think so anyway. Avant-Garde France is going to fight the German Socialist Republic. France at war again. We're going to eventually get involved in that conflict by attacking Germany, but right now our main goal is to just, okay, forget about Albania. Don't worry about Albania, we'll justify on them again. Whatever, we're ready to fight the Polish though, and attack now. I can't believe that war goal expired so fast. I was so busy looking everywhere else. So we're fighting Poland now. They don't have any troops because they're busy trying to fight off Russia. Not successfully, but they're trying. And now, modify officer corps, or not. It would take so many days to justify in Albania. Oh my goodness, that won't be ready till May 1940. Ridiculous, just ridiculous. Just keep pushing into Poland. Transfer now all of the army we have in the Balkans to, I guess, Poland? Yes, go to Warsaw. Go for Warsaw, rush there. Get there before the Russians do. So we can take everything here in this weird team up between Austria and Russia. So Adolf Posel is invading Poland, which just goes to show no matter what timeline it is or dimension or world, I guess, Poland is not safe from a man named Adolf, it seems. And here, keep attacking, keep pushing forward. Our goal is to ultimately make Poland our puppet ultimately. And I don't know if that's going to work out because I probably don't have much war participation, or we do. We have a fair amount of it, actually. Take this land here. Take that, yes. Actually, no, we want to just take as much as possible in turn. Good. Can we? I don't know. What is Russia going to do? Will they try to puppet them or what? No. Actually, we can just do that. Wow. So puppet them. Sure. Pass. Done. And we made a very small, it's a very smaller Poland at this point, but it's still Poland, and that now exists as a thing. Move our divisions around a little bit, please. That is a very interesting Poland. That much can be said. So let's not worry about Albania anymore, I would say, although we may still try to invade them potentially if we have the time. Let's grab our army here, and we gotta look after. Oh my goodness, Poland, I can't believe we were able to get anything out of that little adventure. The Sabbath ceasefire took place. We have research slots available. Use them. Use them. Do improved artillery upgrade 1. Also start researching the Studer MG30. Good, and get the support weapons for. And non-aggression pact with Finland, sure. We have some new fighters we can establish, make some new fighter wing overall. That would be fantastic, so there we go now. And let's see, what else can we do? Build some military factories. Build a ton of military factories in Ostmark. That would be a good idea. And what can we do here? Return Yugoslav lands. Yeah, don't worry about that. Let us choose to deploy these units now. Good, we have tons of manpower. We need to take advantage of that. And as our artillery, it's outdated. Build more advanced artillery then, yes. Do all that. So, have our planes focus on the northern Balkans, which is going to be Hungary and Transylvania, essentially. And transfer some units around. Transfer 19 divisions there. And we'll try and expand our army a little bit more as we're going to get ready to take on the Rotfront, as it's called, which is the faction of Socialist Germany. So Army 2 is going to move into Hungary. Army 1, on the other hand, is going to focus extensively on trying to push into Germany, which will be a challenge considering we really need more divisions for this, but I'm sort of in a race against time because I don't want avant-garde France to take over Germany. I just don't want them to do that. And let's see here. In the focus tree, let's start doing, say, I don't know, Hindustan People's Democratic Republic declared war on Federal Republic of India. Let's start doing contacts in Bavaria. Get that focus started. The communists believe they have pacified Bavaria, but they are mistaken. Hidden cells of Polish supporters lie in wait for orders from Vienna, and they are about to receive them. Soon, the true Germans of Bavaria shall rise up, secede, and join the real German Republic. And once this is done, the German Socialist Republic will lose -5% base stability, and they'll take some infrastructure damage in the two states of Bavaria, which is going to help us a little bit. I'm really hoping for a quick and rapid victory against Hungary so we can transfer those 19 divisions of Army 2. Well, Army 2 will have to go over to Army Group 1 more and try and focus on Germany. We do have to definitely secure those two fronts. I wish we could have connected our land with Prussia, but things just didn't work out that way. At the very least, we were able to get a Polish puppet. I don't know if they'll be able to provide us any soldiers, but I guess we got some factories out of that. I mean, contacts in Bavaria is done now, but reclaim the Heimat's going to be done. I don't know what that means. It's homeland something, I think. The original homeland? I have no idea. I can't think of what it would mean in German. And we have our units all ready to go. I don't know if our divisions will be enough. We'll call upon Switzerland and Prussia to help us in the conflict, and we'll see what happens there. If Poland, Yugoslavia, and Thracia are able to field any divisions, we'll also end up sending them into the fight, because that should help us out a little bit in terms of soldiers, but I don't know if they'll actually train and deploy anything by the time this war is over, so we'll see how that goes. Deploy these divisions now, and these units are very fresh, they're very recruit-like, they're just green, they're extremely green, and they're going to go help out in Hungary. They're going to help push into Hungary, and that's a full army there very soon. Come on, almost done. Here we go, nearly there. That is that. And now let's establish Army 3. They'll help out, say, Army 1, who will push into, I don't know, they'll try and push into, say, some terrain near Poland. And I really hope Russia doesn't end up trying to fight our puppet because it's still Poland. I don't think they will, but we'll see what happens there. And our units are getting into position now. Good. And I still want to try and invade Albania if we have the time. If we're able to defeat Germany before we're able to do that, though, I won't bother. We'll see. We'll see is all I can say for this playthrough's sake. And we're going to be ready to fight the Red Front, as it's called, very soon. And this is going to be the last batch of divisions. We have tons of equipment, but we're going to be using up a lot of it in this war, I imagine. And I'm just waiting now for things to happen, really. Proclaim that is done. The war has begun. Start the offensive everywhere. Go, 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 go. And now the conflict is happening, so the Second Army needs to be aggressive as possible. And I think the Russian Empire just won some war. So we're pushing into Germany now. They were definitely not ready for this at all. They are highly outnumbered, and I mean that too. So, Hungary is putting up a good fight. They have Transylvania on their side. And we could potentially call Poland into the conflict to be some kind of a distraction. But that would be only temporary. And that wouldn't work out very well for Poland, so I don't think that's a good call. Wow, this is going very quick for us, definitely. Hungary's going to go down soon, though, I think. Keep pushing, don't stop pushing, just overwhelm them rapidly before they can dig in. We got to cross the Danube, I think, if that's the right body of water there. We must get over to Budapest. That is the big objective for sure. And let's get more military factories made now, or just get more infantry equipment made. Call in Prussia to help us, call in the Helvetic Fellowship to help us, and call in Thracia to help us. So all that's going to take place. Can we please cross this body of water? Good. We made some progress. And let's slow down the push here. These guys are having more issues. Be more balanced in how you fight Hungary, because we only have so many soldiers in general. And how is the manpower doing? How many casualties have we taken thus far? We have taken 55,000 so fast. That is just wild. So keep advancing forward. Try and take more ground. They're definitely losing quite a bit in Germany. We've advanced in like Saxony and Bavaria. Bavaria fell rather easily, which is not surprising considering the amount of troops we had there, and they weren't really ready for it. Do we stop pushing for now? It looks like our army kind of did. Take some provinces since they're not really looking out for that. Take some provinces here. Be more aggressive. Oh, they're trying to go on the offensive. Whatever. Half of their country's fallen. They can't do too much. Try and surround Budapest with these divisions. Get all that done. If we can push Budapest out of the war early, that could really help us out by freeing up a lot of soldiers for Army 2. And now Sotorozia is going to fight a war with Russia, I think. Well, I think because Russia's going to fight Sotorozia. Oh, we lost a bunch of divisions. Oh my goodness, guys. That's a disaster. Hungary's definitely taking more soldiers than I thought it would. But we are trying to advance still. And the Second Army is going to need to be reinforced, isn't it? It is, because that was a big blunder by me. Let's call in the Yugoslav state to be a distraction here. Yes, do it now. And please go into that area. That would be fantastic. Just go find that area, please. And it may be a mistake, but I just want them to weaken their front line near Budapest. And now we're ready to fight Albania. So, Thracia, you're going to be useful here. Grab these guys. Let's now request these forces. I'm going to fight for Albania. I want Albania under my control. Give me Albania. This is going to be the 4th Army for Ostmark now. And their only objective is invade Albania. Because I don't forget about that stuff. And deploy this last batch of divisions or whatever's ready. And those guys will go somewhere. Get more equipment made. Artillery possibly. Do we deploy those divisions? Any of them at all? Deploy what we have. Yeah, that's it for now. And Army 4 is going to invade Albania. That's their only job. Invade Albania. And get ready for that now. And the Imperial Authority declared war on the Moklik. Can you guys please take Budapest? You're right there. On the border. Take it. They have no cores in Yugoslavia. Or well, the Yugoslav state. Declare war now. And call in our allies. Get this war won fast. Go. They'll probably end up having to fight off the forces of Hungary and Transylvania. And now there's a war between Syria and the Ottomans, I think. Whatever. Albania is just a little side adventure here. They're putting up a good fight. They're holding down their capital, but it's not going to be enough, I think. And Thracia and what is it? Thracia and Yugoslav state's going to be under more threat now. These guys cannot take a single city. My goodness gracious. Guys, do better at taking your positions. Oh well. Whatever, we lost a bit of Yugoslavia. It's fine. It's fine. That's all part of the plan. It isn't, but I wish it was. And the Russian Empire is going to fight the Cossack Republic or whatever. Puppet Yugoslavia, Albania. That is that. And let's focus the 4th Army entirely on trying to contain the push from the Transylvanians and Hungarians. Which, like I said, that was originally intentional to try and get some pressure off of Budapest, which can still not fall. My goodness. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. How's equipment doing? We're doing fine still. Good. Just keep holding on to our territory. Did we call Poland into the war? Did we do that? I guess we did. Yes. Yes, we did. And I gotta fix my front lines here. Bring Army 3 and Army 1. Just make them part of the army group, yes. Do all that. Form a new front line here. And just try and push into Germany that way. That's going to happen now. And that's going to give us a different front to push into. Well, that's going to transfer some soldiers away from some positions where they're not really doing anything. These guys here really just falling apart in their push. And now, let's go to all-adult serve. We need that. And at this point, as the war rages between the Pact of Blood, the Pact of Blood, the League Solar, and the Rotfront, I'm going to end what is part 7 of my Austrian Empire Hitler Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Red Flood here. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. A link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.